Hey guys, Kat here, and I know it's been a long ass while since I made talks of a Q&A video. You know, I made the announcement like 3 weeks ago, but one of the reasons to why I've been taking so long with this is because I basically just wanted to give everyone a chance to ask me something if they had any questions. So I just waited maybe a little longer than I should have, but anyway, today it's finally happening. Just a real quick note about the gameplay that you're seeing, because you're probably noticing that it's not Call of Duty. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, so this is me and my friend Splicer45 playing Resident Evil Revelations raid mode. We're actually playing on one of the last stages. I believe it's the last stage, which is called Mad Banquet, and it's like supposed to be really hard. So yeah, we're giving it a shot, and I think we end up doing pretty well. But anyway, that's up to you to decide where, you know, you'll hopefully be listening and watching and everything. So yeah, I've never really done a Q&A before. I'm a little nervous. I'm just gonna pull up my questions here and just sort of take them one at a time. The first question that I have is, where are you from / live? Well, I live on the planet Earth, but I'm pretty sure I've said this many times before. Not all of you may have picked up on it though. I live in Sweden, so shocker. You know, everyone always tells me, oh my god, you don't sound Swedish, you sound very American. Yeah, that may be the case, but I also have people regularly telling me that I do have a slight accent, so I don't know. That's up for you to decide. Do you guys think I have an accent or not? Be sure to comment. Oh wow, the next question. What is your earliest memory of playing a game? What was it and how did you feel? God, that's an interesting one actually. I think it was something with Mario, you know, being 4 or 5 years old. That's pretty much what you played back then. It was Mario on your SNES or something. I think it was when I defeated Bowser for the first time, actually. I kind of remember that. Is it pronounced Bowser? I'm pretty sure it is. The final boss. Anyway, I don't know. I just remember that for some reason. Like, my cousin was at my house. He's like 5 years older than me, and I don't know, we just got super excited, like, yay, oh my god, you did it! And it was just a very exciting moment, and you know, from that moment on, I just felt this incredible rush. And you know, when you accomplish something in a game, you always feel some kind of, I don't know, I at least feel some kind of a rush. It's like an adrenaline rush. I can't quite explain it. But yeah, that's what I felt, and that's my first memory. So Bowser, maybe a little classic, but you know, it was one of my earliest games. So next on to the next question. What is your favorite horror game of all time from each series / favorite RE game? Okay, I'm gonna bunch those two together because it's kind of bordering on the same question. Wow. I hate to pick a favorite. I honestly don't. It kind of puts me on the spot because they all have their really good moments. But I have to say, and I know a lot of people are going to give me flack for this, at least in terms of Resident Evil, I actually think Code Veronica may be one of the best Resident Evil games. I know, I don't say this easily because I love 1 and 2 and 3, and you know, I love them all in some way, especially 3, oh my god. But something about Code Veronica's atmosphere, I just ended up playing it for a really long time. I also played it during a time in my life when a lot of stuff was going on. So it's just memorable for me. But anyway, that's honestly, I could talk so much but about the other franchises, you know, that I follow, like Silent Hill, blah blah blah, Dead Space, I don't know. But it would take a lot of time, so let me just sort of rush it here and just say, as for Silent Hill, it has to be Silent Hill 2. Definitely. I'm just saying Silent Hill and Resident Evil because those are like my two biggest horror series that I follow. Okay, on to the next question because I'm running a little short on time. This gameplay isn't all that long. So Kat, do you game only on Xbox? If so, do you plan on gaming on different consoles / platforms? Actually, yes, I do. I'm sort of an avid PC gamer as well. I play on PC, just maybe not so much anymore because my PC parts are a little outdated, and I honestly prefer console gaming. You don't have to worry about system requirements and all that bullshit. I also have a PlayStation 3, so I play on that. I have a Wii. I have a 3DS. I have an old PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2. I have a... My SNES is probably still around somewhere, but it's broken probably. God. Yeah, that's gonna I think that summarizes that question. So yeah, I definitely do play a lot of other stuff. And on to the second question for this guy, from this guy. Do you plan on doing a video with a webcam so we can see the general of the cat army? Actually, I have been on video before. I don't like it, okay, because I have a lazy eye, so it makes me very self-conscious, and I don't know how that comes across to people, you know. There will always be some douchebag who will make fun of it, and I'm just, you know, I don't always want to deal with it, so I just usually stay away from that kind of stuff. But yeah, I will definitely do that more, especially if you guys end up wanting that. I have been thinking about adding some kind of a face cam to my videos, because that would be interesting from time to time. But I do think that answers that question. Let's see here. We have two questions here that are similar. What inspired you to do Let's Plays on YouTube, and what inspired you to do YouTube? I don't know. I just watched a bunch of... I've always sort of watched a bunch of YouTube videos. You know, I have my favorite YouTubers, and I figured, you know, okay, so what could I accomplish on YouTube? Okay. So for me, this YouTube thing is more of a journey. It's not so much about reaching a certain amount of subs or blah blah blah. I mean, I do appreciate every single one of you here, but I don't see you guys as a number. I see you guys as, honestly, friends. Like, whenever I see someone commenting, I know, okay, oh, it's that guy or it's that girl. You know, I recognize you, I remember you. And I hope to keep it that way no matter how big I may become. What else? I don't know. It's also kind of a personal challenge because I wanted to think that I could better myself with in terms of speaking. Like I've always had a problem with speaking, especially live or in front of people. I wanted to prove to myself, I guess, that that I could become better at it, and I definitely think that it has helped me a lot so far. YouTube, you have no idea, because I used to honestly suck at it, and when I say suck, I mean like really bad. But anyway, that's basically it for that question. I kind of have to move on because I'm running a little short. What is your favorite game of the year so far? Wow. Okay. The Last of Us, definitely. That is definitely a winner. I also really like Tomb Raider, the 2013 remake, but I can't say it beats The Last of Us. I honestly can't. Alright, next, will you ever do a Let's Play of a Metal Gear Solid game? Of course I will. That's a given. I love the franchise. Did you discover how to kill Nemesis with a knife inside the RPD of RE3 by accident? Or did someone tell you? I think I actually watched a video on it several years ago, but then I ended up just sort of forgetting about it, and then just for my Let's Play I just decided, hey, let's try that. So I think it's a mixture of both, but no, I didn't entirely discover it myself, no. That would be lying if I said that. So yeah, it's basically all down to a video. Alright, not a lot to go now. What do you think of that possible RE reboot? And play raid mode with me. The RE reboot, I honestly am a little worried because reboots just, I don't know, they can be done really well, but Capcom have just really been dropping the ball lately in terms of Resident Evil games. They just end up adding new things that are unwanted. If they could replicate the old things and integrate it with the new ways, you know, of Resident Evil, the new gameplay style, that would be fantastic, but I'm not sure if they are capable of doing it. What game, only one, would you say everyone should play in their lifetime? I am going to have to say, actually, Silent Hill 2. Why? Because that is one of those games that really stuck with me. It's one of those absolutely memorable games that leaves you thinking. Not just the ending, but just the entire journey. It's just one of those games where you will always remember how this and that happened, and I don't know, it's just sort of, I don't want to say a life lesson, but it's definitely changed me and, you know, me as a gamer and as a person in some ways. And also, I have to say the Metal Gear Solid series in general, because it's really, you know, those classic Kojima story twists. They're kind of maybe cliche in some ways, but it definitely had some of my most memorable gaming moments while playing Metal Gear Solid. And the last question. Most memorable Nerdgasm moment? Oh, wow. I've had quite a few of those, honestly. Like, whenever a really big YouTuber responds to me, which they sometimes do, you know, Vanoss has responded, blah, 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 got drums, I don't know, a bunch of people. I'm not going to sit here and list them all. Some pretty, really big names out there. But also, I think one of the biggest nerdgasms I had was actually when David Hayter made a birthday message for me in Snake's voice. I actually have that uploaded on my YouTube channel, so if you want to hear it, it's somewhere out there. You can look for it. But yeah, that is I definitely had a nerdgasm for days after that. I remember that so well. But okay, I am well over my time now, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to stick some extra footage in here or something. Thank you so much for all the questions, guys, and hopefully I will do more of these in the future. If you have any other questions for me, please be sure to leave them in the comments section, and I will try to answer as many as possible. Alright, stay awesome, and thank you for watching, guys. I love you. Bye!